I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, cause it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast here for your Thursday. How the heck is everybody?
Whoop, whoop, we're good. How you doing?
Oh, doing good. Doing good. It is May the 4th.
Dang, I left my lightsaber in the other room.
It's right there on the floor.
Okay, I did bring it. All right, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Crisis averted, Kevin.
I got distracted
Oh
by the
my
Capri
gosh.
Suns.
Yeah.
What are you, 7?
I have to go to fourth period later.
I think Rocco is like looking at you going, this guy needs to grow up.
You just spilled it. Yeah, just spilled his Capri Sun.
You need a sippy cup.
I lost the top of my sippy cup.
Daddy's
Yeah.
baby is more mature. That baby hasn't even been born yet.
All right, step off.
Marco sent an email. He said, I loved Denny's Star Wars themed joke jury today.
It was great.
Yes,
Very nice,
he
yeah.
did a great job.
I said, I'm no Denny's, but I just wanted to throw in a few more Star Wars jokes for you.
I love it.
What do you call a Mexican Jedi? Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, that's good.
Obi-Wan.
That
Very
works
good.
in May the 4th and Cinco de Mayo.
It does.
Very topical.
Damn.
Tomorrow's Revenge of the Sith. Don't forget. Revenge of the Fifth.
What?
Revenge of the Sith. They call May the 5th Revenge of the 5th.
I think you're pushing it. We gave you one day.
No.
Sit the
He's
fuck
trying
down.
to get two.
No.
And what's the 6th?
Sit down. You're good.
I'm telling you, Revenge of the 5th has become a
No,
thing.
the 5th is
No.
Cinco de Mayo.
Is the
We're
6th
having
what? The 6th rises again?
yeah.
I'm just saying that it's a real thing.
It's Cinco de Mayo.
I hear you, and it's Revenge.
You
of the-
can't change the biggest day.
Okay. Well, I was trying to say that joke would work great for tomorrow. So, well, fuck me though. Not bad.
I want margaritas. Can we have margaritas tomorrow?
Absolutely. Yeah, no doubt. I love margaritas. It's the best.
Tequila. All right, I got this.
You got it?
Margaritas.
You gonna
Come
bring 'em in?
I'll bring them in hot.
Yeah. Drink margaritas all the time.
Is that one of your favorite mixed drinks?
Been doing ever since we got the cocktails ready for our live show last Friday. We all had to kind of pick one out, and so I wanted to dabble around some margarita recipes.
Oh, yeah, you had a tequila that they gave you.
Yeah. So we did, and I called it the Mexican Queen, and it was taking your tequila with lime juice and some club soda. And so it's, keto friendly. There's no sugar really added to it. And it's,
I love it.
Yeah, have a little salt in there and a
All
little
right.
lime. It's
I'll
good.
go pick up some more of that Costa tequila. Come in here and turn it up tomorrow.
It's good.
We all believe you. Ain't no one thinking you're faking the funk.
Which Star Wars character works at a restaurant?
I mean, Jabba the Hutt's at a buffet.
You'd think, yeah.
Hold on, can I just get a second here?
Yeah. Which Star Wars character works at a restaurant?
That would be Prince. No. All right, just tell me. Fuck. I feel like I'm kind of wasting time here thinking.
Kinda.
Yeah, the timing's a little off on the joke.
It's my bad.
You made Kevin say it like 5 times.
So sorry. I never said I was good.
Darth Vader.
Oh, Darth Vader.
Yeah.
I like that.
Where does the Emperor buy his black cloaks? Where does the Emperor buy his black cloaks?
At the Endor. Nah, tell me.
At the Darth Maul.
Oh.
Bird. I should have got that. That's good.
That's real good.
Mm-hmm. And what do you call a Sith who won't fight?
A pacifist?
No, a Sithie.
A Scythian, gotcha.
It still works, though.
It does. It works.
I like a pacifist.
Yeah. Thank you, Marco. There you go.
I love Marco. I could hear him all day.
Yeah.
Stephanie, she had sent this in. She said, so I'm watching the live podcast, and during the Do It Bitch, Virginia and Jaber were chanting, fuck you, Riggy. These guys didn't seem like they were really into that. These two guys...
We did a fuck you, Ricky.
She said, OMG, you guys are so far gone. I'm dying over here. I had to stop it. I don't know how many times because my kid was in the next room and you guys were shouting, "Don't be a pussy."
Hey, man, we were amped. I want to tell you. We were amped.
The pirates got loose.
They did. We'll reel it in next time.
Will we?
Maybe slightly, but I don't know.
He don't speak for me.
Like some of the art that we've been doing here as well. Ashley said, I designed a T-shirt for the Bronc a couple of years ago, and now after talking about his trip that he did with the Mexican Queen not too long ago, I've designed a new one, and it should arrive Friday via Amazon.
Wow.
Boston Ralston.
Oh, that is sweet
It's
looking.
awesome, and it's in the font of the Boston Red Sox.
That really is great looking.
That's a badass shirt.
It's a badass shirt.
That's a great shirt. Good job.
Damn. I'm going to have to get that from you, Ashley. I love that.
You little crafty hooker. That's good.
That is.
That would sell.
Yeah, no doubt.
Everybody wants to get laid like Boston Ralston. You're on vacation, swinging that dick around.
This next thing Kevin's about to show you had me belly laughing the first time I saw it. Denny showed it to me already, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah, yesterday for the World Record Wednesday, we were putting Mr. Potato Heads together, and we noticed that the eyes on the potato head looked a lot like me. And
Mr. Potato Kev.
Debbie said, I'm no artist when it comes to this kind of thing, but when I heard Mr. Potato Kev, I knew this had to happen, so it's me, Mr. Potato Kev, my face on a potato.
It's such a great picture you picked, too.
He's so serious.
I know. Why do you want to fucking kill
Why so serious?
Why do you want to kill everybody and then eat them?
I'm a murderous children's toy.
A lot of pain behind those eyes.
All kids gonna die today.
Was that picture during the podcast?
I don't know. That's a good question, baby.
He was like, I want to be anywhere but here. These monkeys are too drunk.
Oh, man.
That's an awesome job. That's very good.
Yep, really good. Really good stuff. This email coming in from Holly. She said, I swear I'm not making this up, but Boston Ralston, I thought of you and the Mexican Queen when I was at the gyno today. Hear me out here.
Wow.
Whoa,
Women are
okay.
at the gyno thinking about you.
Let's buckle up.
She said, I am 50. And the gyno asked if I was still having regular sex. She said it's not talked about enough, but women in their 40s and 50s should be having regular sex to prevent vaginal atrophy and shortening of the vagina, which can lead to painful sex later. So in theory, it would be wrong for you all not to hook up more often.
Is your gynecologist a man? This sounds like something a man would say.
Let's not turn this to a gender war.
You're doing it for her health. I had never heard this before, but hey, the more you know.
Wow.
Great note. I think that's a good note for everybody. Go out there and bone a little bit more.
What if she doesn't want a longer canal? She's tired.
She wants that thing to just close up.
She's a grandmother. She'd prefer if it just healed over like a wound.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's not hot.
Jeff sent us an email. He said, I know you guys are fans of Steve-O. I'm not sure if you keep up with his YouTube channel or his podcast, Wild Ride. But
I do.
don't.
I do.
Is it
Yeah.
good?
I actually watch it quite a bit. I like it.
Did you see the episode with Tom DeLong
No, I saw the one.
from Blink-182?
I saw the one with Corey Feldman, and it was pretty darn wow.
Really?
Yes.
What
Well,
came
you
out of
watch
that one?
everything with Corey
Well,
Feldman.
I think Corey Feldman's got not a realistic. I don't know.
Perspective.
I don't know, man.
Just that way, huh?
Yeah, I could see why he rubs people the wrong way. I get it.
He said the one with Tom DeLong is very interesting. He said, and entertaining, smart, intelligent. He's a great storyteller. Most interesting and unbeknownst to me, Tom DeLong's company, To the Stars, has a massive influence on the push for the government releasing information about UFOs and encounters of the like. Additionally, he also touches on a lot of paranormal, spiritual, metaphysical, and government conspiracy types. I think y'all would enjoy it.
Well, I told you all this. I know y'all motherfuckers don't listen, but I said the dude from Blink-182 is so vital and important to the UFO movement that's going on with the military. He is with the higher ups when it comes to getting shit done. He's not some dude that just loves aliens that was in a music group. He's way respected in that field.
Okay.
All of the military people, they all respect him and they bring him in for consultation. He's big. Way legit.
All
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, I already told you that story. But, I mean, and you're doing the same. Yeah, they did the same thing last
I
time.
was equally impressed. I'm more impressed with Steve-O. If Steve-O's killing it and doing a fun podcast, I want to listen to that.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can
But
sleep.
Tom DeLonge's cool,
You
too.
can sleep on what's going on. Go ahead. Robots, aliens. It's all fucking going down.
It's just too much for my little brain. I prefer margaritas and smiles and Baby Yoda than robots and AI.
Yesterday was National Paranormal Day, and Kelly said, I heard the story about the encounter the fireman had on the beach in Miami-Dade with the woman that had the completely black eyes. This one's a little bit more positive. She said, one weekday early in the morning, my dad goes out for his morning cigarette on a patio. He comes in, the TV turns on. The remote was on the table, so I didn't think anything of it. But earlier in the day, I went on the patio. I came back in, the TV turns on again. Next day, I told my dad the story, and he said, yeah, that's just grandma. I didn't believe it, but apparently my grandma had the same TV in her room when she had passed, and once she took her last breath, the TV turned off.
Whoa.
How about that? And then come Monday, we're both heading out the door, and the TV turns on with the Passion of the Christ playing. Good thing it wasn't CNN, or else that TV would have been in the dumpster. Hasn't happened since, but thought that was interesting. Okay. TV's turning on and off.
Grandma's doing it.
Grandma's
I've
trying
had
to
some-
get you to watch more TV, apparently.
I've had some moments like that.
You have. Your TV turning on and off?
No, I've told you about how my computer turned off. I was playing a song for my buddy. It was an Ambrosia song, How Much I Feel, my mom's favorite song. And the laptop died. The battery died. It was like 1:30 in the morning. I'd fallen asleep. My friend left. And my laptop blares that song out of the blue and woke me up. And I go, yeah, that's weird. But I closed my laptop.
Yeah.
And I remembered, well, it died, so it shouldn't have gone on.
Get new life and fire back
Yeah,
up.
because it was at 0%, you know, when a laptop dies like that. So I closed it, and I woke up, forgot about everything that happened, and then I was running late. I got in my car, and as soon as I put my car on, Ambrosia, that song was on the radio.
Wow.
In the car.
How about that, huh?
Yeah, I thought that, and
Yeah.
I go, oh my gosh, that happened this morning, and I was showing my friend that. Now, the naysayers say it's just a coincidence.
you don't know.
But fuck that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, hey, it got me through the afternoon.
Right. That'd be
That's
amazing.
all one can do.
Yeah. As we pass, maybe we just become energy in the universe.
And you go, well, why does it have to be so cryptic and so abstract? I don't have the answers to that. I really don't. And maybe we're not supposed to get the answers to that.
Well, the one thing that, they talk about in my religion is that faith is important. And if everything were completely slam dunk handed out, there's no faith anymore. There's no point. There's no bridge. You've already bridged the gap. And there needs to be a little bit of a gap. With the gap comes faith, and faith is your bridge. And if somebody just said, yeah, no, that's it, there's the afterlife and heaven, all that kind of stuff, and if you're able to prove it, then all of a sudden you're like, okay, I don't need to have faith. It's been proven.
It's definitely I like how you put that. It's a great way. It's a good perspective on faith, because you're right. When you have faith, you typically don't know. You just have to give in.
There's got to be a gap.
If everyone had faith, Virginia, is there really faith at that point?
I agree. I mean, it's
We
just
have proof.
how much of you is a person of faith or a person of proof?
And I get the whole naysayer. Why does it have to be this and that? And, why? I don't know. Maybe it's something we get the answer to eventually. Maybe we don't. I'll be kind of pissed if I don't get some answers
It'd
when
be
I
so
die.
disappointing.
So disappointing.
If you
You're
get there,
like, damn it, Kevin told me there'd be answers.
I know. Well,
Damn you, Kevin.
I mean, what the fucking point? I mean, cows and the udders.
If I die before Kevin and there's no answers, I'm definitely haunting Kevin.
Why do we have to have, why do we have to have udders? Why can't we have a button where it comes out of like a tube, like just off the side? Why does it have to be? See, I'm saying everything's so detailed. Why does it have to be that way?
Did you just say, why do we have to have udders?
I meant cows.
We don't have udders.
Okay, my bad. I got into the mind frame of
You
a cow.
got one thing that looks like an udder.
I got into the mind frame of a cow, and I went too far.
You're not a cow, bruh.
No, only when I take off my shirt.
Aww.
You know what I meant. Y'all fucking know what I meant.
Michael said the University of Michigan Medicine had done a study where they measured and identified electrical signals in the brain in comatose patients before their passing. These signals were found to be active near the area of the brain that consciousness lies. This provides another layer of possibility that people who say their life flashes before their eyes are telling the truth. And the strange part, they also measured this in animals as well. It's just kind of interesting to think that maybe my dog has memories, and even better to think that maybe if there's an afterlife, my dog would be there too.
Aww.
Kind of crazy, huh?
Damn, that would be nice.
I think we all hope our pets are in the afterlife with us. Wouldn't you love to
It'd
get
be
that
pleasant.
Chewy hug?
If I heard the beginning of a Billy Joel song and Chewie came up scampering, I go, all right, I think I'm in a good place here. By the way, I know it's like a broken record. There's a Twilight Zone kind of that deals with all of this shit we're talking about right now. There's a dog episode, and the guy thinks he's walking into heaven, and the dog keeps on saying, "Don't go that way," basically protecting him, and he realizes the dog going to the afterlife was saving him from not going to hell.
Oh.
He led him to heaven.
Where was St. Peter?
I don't know. I knew I shouldn't have said it. As soon as I brought it up, there was a pause where I could have backed out, and I should have taken that.
No, you ran right into it.
It's free.
And Michael said, speaking of death, does Suits ever go back and see how many traffic accidents that he gives in an uplifting fashion result in deaths?
Oh, boy.
Fuck.
I felt bad this morning for chuckling when I heard him say, and there's a vehicle fire on the turnpike. Be sure to expect delays. I'm Suits from 97.9 WRMF.
There's a crispy guy riding shotgun.
So
Dead
casual
bodies all
professional.
day.
Hey, Barbecue Bob, this one's going out to you.
And we've got a rolling head on I-95 right now.
Decapitation in your morning drive.
It's 97.9. I'm Suits.
Looks like we got to pull through a torso right here on I-95 in the center lanes. Be careful as you're driving along.
Just the torso, Kev, no head.
That's right.
I would
Just like in your marriage.
Cover your kids' eyes as you drive by. They will definitely have nightmares tonight.
I would like to hear a somber Suits give a report.
Yeah, Suits, when you're talking about death and fire, can you bring it down a notch and not be so happy?
Drop it down to the key of at least concerned.
We definitely have a corpse on fire on 595.
Have you guys heard about our
Thank you,
contest?
Grant.
Double your paycheck.
Double your paycheck, double your death.
It's a good observation. Let me see. We got Nancy sent an email. We were talking about an email today in KVJ court. This girl's boyfriend wants to get a perm. Apparently, man perms are in now.
I'm here for it, Kevin.
And Nancy said regarding the husband that wanted a perm, I think it's just a boyfriend, but she said, I had a crush on a guy at work who had straight hair, and I thought he was so cute. And when he picked me up for our first date, I almost didn't recognize him because his hair was so curly. I was shocked. He had a totally different look and not my thing.
My hair does 18 different things. My hair will, if I get out of the shower and don't do anything to it, it will turn so wavy. I mean, it blows up. It's huge.
It gets like Beachbody waves.
It has a mind of its own.
I love it.
I don't know. I kind of look insane.
So it fits your personality. Go with that.
All right.
Another thing we were talking about yesterday was the spam texts that are coming out where they start off overly friendly. Key had sent this in and sent an example of one that they had gotten. I've definitely got this before too, and you can tell right away. And they say, hey, just kind of like, hey. And then all of a sudden it's 10:22 p.m. So about 9 hours later, there comes another text that says, haven't seen you for a long time. How's the work going? How are you? And they responded back, hi, I'm terrible at saving numbers and also transferring numbers to new phones. Work is great. How are you and who are you? Hey, Emma, it's me, Nancy Layla. How are you? They responded back, this is not Emma, and there's no way Nancy Layla sends a follow-up text 9 hours later, especially this late. So, yeah, that's the kind of stuff that they'll do. Because I had that, and I responded back to be nice and was just like, yeah, there's nobody here. And then you could just tell. It's like they were so into a conversation. I'm like, clearly this is a
Scam.
Yeah, because nobody's just that eager to talk to somebody they don't really freaking know via text. And they're nice. That's one of the good things about everybody being dicks now. Like when somebody's nice, you're like, something suspicious here.
Most people are dicks.
Most people are cocks.
You can just tell. Jeff sent an email. He said, can somebody tell Kevin to change his ad for the Aramco event, as the Trump International Golf Club is not one of the top new 50 clubs. It was built in the 80s. Come on, guys. You sound like a Virginia fact machine.
Damn, you got called out.
All people are dicks.
I was just out there because that's where the Little Smiles golf tournament is being held for the second year in a row. And it is nice.
It is, and that was a copy point that they sent to me. I didn't freelance that on my own, but for you, Jeff, I will take out the word new. But it was rated one of the top courses, top 50.
It's
by
really
some
fancy.
magazine.
Normally, people like us could never afford a membership to play there. So if you go there for a special event, you can really get to drink it in for $15.
Yep. You guys are political now.
It's a fucking deal, dick. Well, no matter on which side of the political spectrum you fall, you have to appreciate amazing spreads and grass, and they do some landscaping that will knock your tits off.
I can only imagine how much that landscape at any country club.
It's
where
nice.
I mean, when I worked at Admiral's Cove, there was never a time where people were not mowing, cutting. You had to.
It's pristine.
You'd have to.
These fancy clubs, they really do. They take a lot of pride in how their green looks.
Mm-hmm. And Brittany has a fun fact about Cupid's Chokehold. You'd had that song. Was that last week, I think, in 2 Second Tunes? She said, I heard you mention the song by Gym Class Heroes on the show. And did you know it's about Katy Perry? She was dating Travie McCoy from Gym Class Heroes when the song was released. She's got porcelain skin. Of course, she's a 10.
Oh.
I didn't hear the original segment, so I apologize if you already talked about this. Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever heard
I didn't know that either.
If I did, it was so long ago, I forgot it.
I did not know it was about Katy Perry. If I did, I definitely forgot that. That's a great little tidbit.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Got a question from Mel in Jupiter.
Bring it.
Bird, what happened to all your pizza reviews from a while back? Were these ever posted, or did I miss them? I believe some places wouldn't let you film, but I thought you were going to post what pizza places were your fave.
Yeah, well, so I've got about 5 or 6 of them filmed.
Okay.
I posted some stuff on some TikTok, but the official vlog would go on our YouTube. They're almost produced, but yeah, they're in the process of being filmed. I have been doing them. It just
Okay.
takes a long time.
Mm-hmm. And she said, would you ever consider doing like best burgers or best tacos?
I'm down for any of that stuff as long as the people are into it. I'm down.
Okay.
If food seems to be me and the KVJ Nation have a good relationship when it comes to food stuff.
I love it. You got to get some of that. I'm going to get you some of that street corn from Papi Chulo's.
Ooh, yeah.
Put that on a flour tortilla with their queso. Oh.
Yeah, we're flour tortilla people, me and Virginia. I like them better. Not that I don't love the corn, because I've had some corn ones of recent that are good, because not all corn tortillas are created equal, but I am a flour bitch.
Flour is it's not as good for you.
Well, that
corn is
doesn't-
healthier.
Yeah.
But flour tortillas taste amazing.
Isn't corn one of those things, though, you eat it, it's basically got no health benefits whatsoever?
Yeah, that's that's why I typically don't mess with corn too much. There's just not much to it. But I gotta admit, man, and the way you make it, I love the corn tortillas, but I love corn chips, man. They're just freaking awesome.
Oh, man. And they're real extra salty.
Yeah, just such a massive fan of that.
Maybe I'll get some of that stuff and bring that in tomorrow so we can have margaritas and tortillas.
Yeah, why don't we have a little Cinco de Mayo party tomorrow
I'm
for the
down.
show?
I think we are. I just decided.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing, I think. I think that's going to be kind of our thing that the Queen are going to do, because Morgan Wallen, those tickets are too expensive, and she's not really feeling that.
Shit, for that kind of, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Everything else is really kind of expensive this weekend. I mean, it's going to be a fun weekend, but I'm just like, man, everything's our big splurge is going to be the Killers on Sunday. And then, of course, I see now there's a 50% chance of rain.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm like, of course.
Kevin makes a plan, and here comes the storm.
Yeah, here come the storms.
It's gonna wait though until you buy your ticket and you're about to see the Killers. That's when the heavens are gonna open up and drench your ass.
Just really,
Oh shit.
Yep. Oh shit.
You can come see me at the Kennel Club on Saturday. I'll be out there for them horsey races.
They're letting you back in?
They're letting me back in. Bitch, they're welcoming me with open arms.
Amazingly enough, they were fine with it.
They loved our podcast.
They are fun people.
They are.
Teresa's
cool.
been there for years, and she always puts a team in place that is just as much on the same page as her as fun, party, let's throw down.
What time are you there on
I
Saturday?
am there. I'll be there a little early. At 2:30, I'll get there. 3 o'clock is the hat competition.
That might be perfect. I might swing by because we have a flag football game though in Wellington. They'll probably end at 2:30, and then we got to head to North Palm after that.
Teresa always hooks me up.
Yeah.
As soon as I get there, she hands me an envelope, and it's full of drink coupons. I can't even drink all the drink coupons she gave me last year.
We went to that event, me and Sweet Denny's, a couple of years ago. It was great fun. I had such a good time at the Kentucky Derby, right?
Yep, it's the whole Kentucky Derby party. So they're doing mint juleps. They're watching. You can bet on the horse races.
Yeah.
You can do the hat contest. It's a whole throwdown. They put up mobile bars all over the place, so you don't have to wait in long lines.
Can you still bet on Highlight there? Do you know? Or
Yeah, I think so. I think they do highlight.
Gosh,
Yeah,
man,
that's what a lot of the betting is you'll see other racetracks and where they have horses or dogs or
You
things
can
like that.
bet
where
on
they
the
can have them.
Churchill Downs.
Yeah, Churchill face, and then I'll do and here comes dog face.
You really can't bet on anything there.
I like betting on the Highlight though.
Yeah, I remember one year we left Sunfest, went to the dog track, laid down a bet on the Derby, and then went back. At night. Yeah.
Oh, when you do it,
We love going there.
Do it the right way. Back when you had everything going, you got your beak wet into every little thing. But
Yeah.
that's also how you develop a problem.
I'm going to go walk over to the paddock room so I can see it sober. And I'm not even kidding. I want to go walk around and just drink it in a little more because it was a little blurry on
So
Friday.
This is what it looks like.
Oh, that's where I was.
How many beer chugs did I do? Was it 3?
I think so.
And I know
at least
one.
two.
I know one came back up.
Yeah.
Every
least
man
two.
has his tilt point.
Yeah.
You are but a man.
You are right.
Yeah. Your body just said no.
Your body's like, no.
My body did.
Hey, what are you thinking?
I remember I felt like I had so much liquid up to here.
Yeah.
And I tried to
Too
go,
much.
Nope.
Yeah. Too much.
Thank God the front row wasn't so close.
Did I hit those guys that looked all pissed?
It's a possibility.
It would be amazing if you did.
Remember the girl that showed her boobs?
Yes.
We've been talking. Now we're best of friends on DMs on Instagram.
Yeah.
So she knows how to upside down twerk.
Oh my gosh.
Just like I do. So for the next one, she's coming out. She and I are going to do an upside down twerk off. Who wants in?
I want in. These are only going to get better. These podcasts. This is fun. I like this.
Yeah, we were talking yesterday about the next location.
I love
for our
it.
live show. And we're kicking around too, maybe doing a Saturday afternoon, an early thing where you could go. I want to see how many people like that idea. So would you put up a poll? It'd be sometime, probably a little bit before like a happy hour, so you could kind of like, it'd be kind of a day drinking
Like
type
2
thing.
o'clock.
We all loved it.
1
Yeah.
o'clock.
But then again, we're exhausted by Friday evening.
That was the reason, yeah, for me, because I showed up Friday. I was so freaking tired, man. I was like mainlining Red Bulls to try to wake up.
He
and
was chugging them in the little green room.
I was so tired. I'm like, gosh, man, I don't like, my mind is not.
It's the worst.
Able to think.
You gotta. I mean, that's a tough place to be mentally, to try to perform and try to be. Hey, it's all right.
Right.
Cha cha cha. It's very tough.
Yeah.
It makes you not as good. And
Right.
Kevin really wants to be awesome and great. And so you can't be awesome and great if you are dead ass tired.
And I look, and part of it was I took a nap and I must have done the wrong. You ever take a nap
Yes.
and you wake up more tired?
Yes.
I took a massive nap Friday afternoon. I woke up like, how am I more tired when I went to bed?
You almost feel like you're struggling to get out of a coma, and you can't get your footing.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, and good point too. Remy said you wouldn't have to worry about traffic. True, so all that would be easier. It'd be a lot more chill, relax.
I think it'd be chill for everybody because trying to get there on setting up all that stuff and on a Friday evening.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
not going to be rushed. Yeah, we'd all be refreshed.
from
be ready
Denny's
to go.
to Suits to everybody.
Yeah, I mean, so far, 55 votes, 89% said yes.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that might be a real consideration. We're just right now trying to find the groove. So. So we're trying stuff out to see what's sticking and what's not, and probably in about 5 years we'll have this perfected.
Right about the
That's the
time
goal.
that they fire us.
Yeah.
Right when our contract
That'll be our last
ends.
show ever. Be like, we finally did one right.
But baby, it's gonna be a hell of a show.
Yeah.
Oh, so much upside down's working.
Yeah, and Lily had said too. Yeah, same thing because we realized. I didn't even know we were going to do an after party. That was just an impromptu, and somebody's like, "Hey, yeah, your wife's over at Foster's." I'm like, "Oh boy," so I'm so tired.
We don't know it as Foster's, okay? That's Icebox.
Okay, whatever you want to call it.
But yeah, an
And-
after party would be good.
Yeah.
Like a sanctioned one that everyone knows
Yeah,
about.
that would be part of it. We would carry it into an after party where we'd all just kind of hang out. Then you can, if you want to stay and get turned, then you can.
That
do
would
that.
be even crazier. Oh
It
my
might be,
gosh.
yeah, and that could lead into a nighttime thing. So,
Oh, that would end.
yeah,
And that leads to new KVJ babies.
That would lead to a KVJ baby.
yeah, we're at 90% like that idea. So
I love it.
think that'll probably be the plan for the next one, doing a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I
podcast.
think it's a great idea. Whatever we can do to all be in our best headspace.
Most
And if
definitely.
we don't have Kev at 100% Kev,
Yeah,
then I'm not happy.
Right, I wasn't here. I felt so bad because I'm just like, gosh, I'm just not.
I
Not
love it. I love a Friday happy hour, but that's because I get a nap and I get rested and I come out and I start drinking like a damn Viking.
Yeah, no, you are a seasoned alcoholic. Me and Kevin struggle. Oh, alcoholics nonetheless.
Pick it up.
Yeah,
I agree.
We're just not as good.
I'm just not as good, man. You're a Hall of Famer. I feel like I'm kind of, an all-star.
So if we move to Saturday, then you'll get on my page. Do a little pregame.
I gotta be careful. Did you see how drunk you got me to? Like you were no. I'm never doing a pregame with you ever again unless I have a chaperone. You've handed me
Her
two.
idea of pregame is just coming in completely shit-faced.
The last two times Virginia's handed me a cup full of something. Dog, I black out.
Yeah.
And I will finish it.
All right, maybe we'll do pregame with beer.
No, I need a pregame with Denny's there. No, you're right. Pregame with beer is good.
Yeah, I did champagne, but you do Jameson. That's the difference. Champagne does not come on as strong as Jameson.
Many mistakes were made. We'll make the adjustment.
You like champagne, baby?
You know me, I'm such a posh bitch.
All right, well then we're pregaming with
No,
champagne.
whatever. We'll talk about it later when we actually set up the podcast.
Sorry, Kevin.
It's all right. It's all good.
He's used to us derailing the show.
Got Mark sent an email. He said, my girlfriend and I are on vacation / wedding trip in St. Augustine. We wonder if you had any fun places marked on your phone, Kev. The center there, when I kind of check it out, you got about 14 different bars and restaurants right there, right close to the ocean. If you're in St. Augustine. And you got everything from the Lemon Bar, the One Ocean Bar, the Flying Iguana Taqueria y Tequila Bar, the Ragtime Tavern Seafood and Grill, so Coop 303 Post Tavern, yeah, all that. The local Sliders Oyster Bar, so all that stuff is right in that little vicinity that if you just look for any of those names, it'll pop up and you'll be able to walk. That's why, to me, St. Augustine is better than Jacksonville.
Walkable drinking towns make me so happy.
And St. Augustine, I got to tell you, man, they had some really cozy, delicious restaurants.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they have some really good stuff. St. John's Town Center is another place where we go a lot, too. You got 22 bars and restaurants right around that area.
Wow.
That you can check out. Yeah. It's pretty good. And then, Jacksonville does have its share. I got 26 different places marked there, but My favorite would probably be St. Augustine. So yeah, check that out. Let me see. I'd like to know also if the listeners have any recommendations. We'll definitely take that. We're staying at the Embassy Suites on the beach. Yeah, so if you're there, you'd be pretty close to.
Oh, I bet that's going to be nice. Mm-hmm. Embassy Suites on the beach?
Embassy Suites on the beach is nice. Embassy Suites normally, okay.
All right, here she is. Here's Mrs. Stuck Up.
On the beach, anything is nice. We've stayed at a Holiday Inn on the beach up in at the Mulligans. That was fun.
Oh, that was real fun.
That was a riot. Anything on the beach is great.
Other than murder.
Yeah. Yeah, murder's not good.
Never. Okay.
Speaking of which, did you see the Alex Murdoch story, Virginia?
What's going on now?
Okay, the story, this is the family in South Carolina. The guy was the attorney, and they were living the, great privileged, white privileged life there.
Until he killed his wife, Maggie, and his son out in their, dog run area of the backyard.
Did he kill the housekeeper, too?
See, here's the thing. They did a Netflix documentary, if you haven't checked it out, the Murdoch murders. And there are other deaths. There was a kid that was, hit or dead in the middle of the road. They don't know if it's a hit and run or not. They're still trying to investigate that to figure out who's responsible for that kid's death.
The rumor is it's the living son.
Right.
There's one son still living, and I think it was him that did that murder.
And then to your point, Jaybird, yeah, they had the mysterious death of a housekeeper that apparently the dogs jumped on her, knocked her backwards. She hit her head, and that killed her. That's a story.
Dog murder?
That was the story of it, was that the dogs were responsible.
Is the dog locked up?
Did they? I would love to hear the interrogation video of that.
And
Put that dog on the stand.
And then there was insurance money that came from a policy.
He collected on his homeowner's insurance, promising to pay the housekeeper's kids, and never paid him, kept the money.
So here's the latest. Alex Murdaugh's attorneys claim that he lied about how his family's dogs fatally tripped the 57-year-old housekeeper in 2018, all in order for him to pocket the insurance money that was intended for her family. Murdoch had said that his family's dogs tripped Gloria Satterfield on some steps, causing her to suffer fatal injuries at his South Carolina property. And it was his wife, Maggie, and son, Paul, the two that wound up dead, were the ones that found her, or supposedly found her, and called 911 to report that she had fallen. When I saw that, I'm like, that's interesting. I'm wondering if that could have been motive for why he killed his wife and son, was that they were going to turn on dad or be like, yeah, well, then maybe we say something about how you actually killed the housekeeper for the insurance money.
We know what you did.
We know what you did. And so he saved his own ass and then stooped so low to kill his own son and daughter or wife.
This guy's pure evil. Don't believe any of the stuff he says to save himself.
But what Kevin said, though, is a viable, definitely MO.
Yeah,
Right.
and the whole thing is they don't explain how she did die. That's still the mystery. It's just they're saying that, yeah, he lied about the dogs doing it, but it's like, okay, then how did she die?
Well, if she fell, Gary Coleman style, that's the crazy thing when people fall, get pushed, trip.
It could happen.
A lot of times it could happen,
Yeah.
but it also could be the easiest way to murder somebody.
Right. Absolutely. Now, her death occurred just 2 months into the start of a $5 million umbrella coverage insurance policy that Murdoch had taken out.
He just took out the policy.
Just took it out.
And then 2 months later, oh, look at that. The housekeeper fell down the stairs.
I mean, how many more red flags do you need?
How many more red flags do you need?
Murder red.
So you're saying, so why would Murdoch even admit to this? Well, the filing goes on to suggest that if his former insurance company, Nautilus, never should have made payments because of this new admission, then anyone who received the money should be legally required to return it. Now, the Satterfield estate is saying, well, wait a minute, we never got a dime from this. So it's like Murdaugh's doing this to try to now pin the Satterfield family on paying back the insurance company.
Oh,
so
my
he's,
God.
even from jail, this asshole's trying to fuck the family of this. And apparently she was almost like a second mom to Paul, and that's probably why, because I don't think he got the love he needed, and so he got all his love from this housekeeper who then the dad offs, and that's why Paul's like, you killed the only mother figure I ever had, and so you can see why he's like, oh yeah, son, kaboom.
twisted.
shotgun to the head.
Twisted.
You even think if someone's evil and does something evil, eventually they'll even go, oh my gosh, the horror I've committed, let me go ahead and make it right. But Virginia's right. There are so many people that have murdered and raped and done horrific things that are in prison, just trying to figure out ways to get out of it, use whatever they did, and the information they still have, they know the police want to save their ass. They don't feel bad about that. And a lot of times they'll catch them in secret recordings bragging about what they've done to other prisoners.
They're just trying to weasel and save their own ass, and that's what this guy is doing.
Yeah,
Murdoch
he
is cold and terrible and disgusting.
He's trying to save the $75,000 that Nautilus says it now wants from the claims that came from Satterfield's death. So that's why he's now saying, yeah, you know what? I lied about that. The dogs didn't do it. So
whatever.
Good luck. You can't get the money from me.
There was a murderer that he killed this family's daughter, and it was a cold case, and he would call the family years after and taunt them about killing their daughter.
What the fuck?
I mean, that's just next level evil.
My goodness.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's that kind of evil out there.
Yeah. No, it's. I mean, this guy just seems like the biggest SOB of all time.
Oh.
So he's still doing it. So there you go. Got an email here from Echo. Said, here's some Jaybird thoughts of the day, thanks to ChatGPT.
Okay. Now let's hear how this turned out.
Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Nice.
The only way to do great work is to love what you do.
I mean, I kind of like this AI Jaybird better.
But
it's bringing the heat.
You're a dick. You're a dick.
The best way to predict your future is to create it.
I mean, that's I think it's a real quote.
That's
a good
It
one.
might be ripping it off.
I think it's ripping it off. I think it's ripping it off.
Never know.
Jaybird's AI thought of the day.
Yeah.
We can have you go head to head and compete against the computer generated one.
Bring it on, bitches.
There you go. Thank you very much for all that. Thanks for being here. Got one more day. It's Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, baby. It's going to be a fun Friday. Make sure you're all here. Goodbye.